about it. Rap songs are all about one man talking to another man. It is. Jay-Z and Kanye talking about watch the throne. Look at me. How great I am. My bling bling. And then all the young cats, Lil Wayne, Drake, Young Money, they ain't talking about the women. They talking about that dude. They looking at him. They ain't talking about Beyonce. They spend their time writing saying how they gonna get back at that dude. The Game. Same thing. New album. Talk about that man. Everybody trying to figure out who gonna bow down to who. Y'all missed that. Y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. Y'all sit there. Y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. All they talking about, you gonna bow down to me or I'm gonna bow down to you. It's in the Bible. That Nebuchadnezzar wanted. He wanted everybody to look at all his gold. The first real bling bling. Built 100 feet high, 60 feet wide, and said, look at me every time you hear the music. Every time you hear the boat, if you don't think about how hot I am, how bad I am, how my flow can go, if you don't bow down to me, there's a problem. I got to come do something to you. When did we stop talking about women in the church? Singing about women. Talking about the power of the relationship between a man and a woman. All that music is about two dudes arguing about who got what. That's called emasculation. I'm not going to spend my time arguing with another dude about nothing. Y'all missed that too. It's one of those missed that sermons. That's why I should have called missed that. But the fact of the matter is, they go tell Nebuchadnezzar, he brings them in there, and he says, why haven't y'all bowed down to me? And if you don't bow down, I'm going to give you another shot. If you don't bow down, I'm going to throw you into the fiery furnace. If you don't worship me, the penalty is death. That's why folks are so scared. And so men, when you find yourself going with the flow, you're scared of the consequences of breaking away from the tradition. And we gotta find more men that are not scared to come to Bible study. More men that ain't scared to come to church at 11 o'clock. I don't care where you were Saturday. You can just get up and bring your tail on down to 905 Air Avenue. The Lord is in this place. You gotta be able to break away from those folks that want to do you any harm and those folks that don't mean you any good. You got to find it in yourself. I don't care how you were raised. Mamas and grandmamas and aunties have done the best they can to raise these young boys when men have walked out of their lives. But there's a God that looks high, that sits high and looks low, that still, if you fall on his name, that's the best masculine example that you need. That's why the Bible, and every time it interprets the name God, it is a masculine justification. God knew some of us were going to run away from our responsibility. God knew that women were going to be left to carry a lot of the burden by themselves. So God says, worship me and not other stuff. Not other stuff. So before Ananiah, Mishael, and Azariah are standing before Nebuchadnezzar. And they've been given a choice. Like standing in front of that convenience store. Knowing what your boy about to do.
Come on.
I'm going to give you one more shot. I'm going to, this music play. I'm going to let it all get in harmony. And when it comes down, you need to bow down to my image. You need to worship me. Give me your allegiance. Get down on your knees. Put your face to the ground at my feet. I don't know how many men up here that bow down with the opportunity of death in front of you. But I like how the three boys respond. They say, you ain't got to even give us another shot. We don't have to worry about you playing the music. Because we are not going to bow down to you, O King. We're not going to do what you want us to do, O King. You ain't going to make us walk away from how God constructed us. Grown men don't get down on their knees and put their face on the ground in front of you, O King. And so despite all the years you tried to tutor us and make us effeminate and put that eunuch over top of us, that is not going to take away what God has already put on the inside of me. And so I don't care how you mess with me. I don't care what obstacles you put in front of me. I don't care what the consequences are. I will never bow down to you. Because every real man worships God. And God all alone. They don't spend their time trying to act like the rappers. I got one more to talk about and be done with that. They ain't trying to be like Rick Ross, who done made up his whole identity on an experience that had nothing to do with him. All these rappers, Yo Gotti, never been arrested. Rick Ross, never been arrested. They tell everybody how hard they are. I'm a boss. A boss of what? And of who? And how is that going to help you and I? It ain't. Y'all looking at me, the young boys looking at me because they listen to that mess. And what it's really about is emasculating them, making them be disrespectful to the female, and then they're not even honoring them. I'm a boss. I gotta act a certain way against young ladies.